you understand.
Hey everybody, I'm Tony Jones, and welcome to the Tony Jones Show.
It's not that people are willing to take the risk. It's sort of a herd mentality, a lemming-like mentality. If you don't go with the flow, you're anti-American and therefore a suspect.
The Tony Jones Show, featuring punk, rockabilly, psychobilly, and Providence, Rhode Island's finest, starts right now.
He's a dangerous militia member, I hear. Oh, and there she blows.
In a world gone crazy, in a world of sin, cyclone ripping me out of my shirt, whirlpool sucks me in, teardrops on my alarm clock, for never ends till the ringing stop, rotted fruit on your family tree, broken branches right on top of me. Hear your voice, I hear the rumble, baby, I'm trouble. Personalities I haven't met, gonna do things I'm gonna live to regret. World grind into a halt, friend of a friend who said it ain't your fault. On a boat in a drift at sea, don't know what's come over me. See the world in a wine bottle haze. Sure know how to turn a phrase. Hear your voice, I hear the rebel, baby, I'm with you. Trouble. Trouble. Gone crazy. World of sin. World of sin. Personalities I haven't met. I'm gonna do things I'm gonna live to regret. A world grinding to a halt. Friend of a friend who said it ain't my fault. On a boat in a drift at sea, I don't know what's come over me. And I see the world in a wine bottle haze. Sure know how to turn that phrase. I hear the rubble, baby, I'm with you. I'm in a world of trouble. I'm in a world of trouble.
friends, the time for mediocrity in broadcasting is over. My name is Tony Jones, and you are tuned in to the Tony Jones Show, your destination for talk and rock, online at TonyJones.org, Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on the almighty Twitter at Tony Jones in RI, kicking things off with some brand new music right here on the Tony Jones Show. World Gone Crazy, the name of that track. It's some 61 Ghosts. We're actually going to have some more 61 Ghosts and some more new music this week on the Tony Jones Show. Quite a few things to talk about. A big show in Worcester for Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 coming up this weekend. I want to talk about that. 1 week from this weekend, the Rhode Island Free Radio crew will be at Connecticut Comic-Con. I want to talk about that. I want to talk a little food trucks, and I want to talk about this nostalgia play with music. And, man, it is a great time to be a live music fan, especially here in New England. Quite a few interesting tours coming through. But the big nostalgia play, I want to talk about that, and I want to give you my take on who I would like to see. One of those, it's not possible. One of it is possible, but it's always fun to think about if you could wave a magic wand and make musicians come back to life that have long departed. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes' time. But, of course, right here on the Tony Jones Show, we have the best local music on tap for you. And it is all about the music, continuing with some 61 Ghosts. Now here's Scars. Chances are you heard it here first on the Tony Jones Show.
Show me your scars. What's your concern? I won't turn away. They've all been earned. They're not your flaws. Rest head on chest. Their noble cause is laid to rest. When your thoughts run like rivers, I will slow them down. When you lose your way, I'll turn you back around. When you drift away from shore, you'll be lost and found in my arms. Baby, in my arms, show me your scars. Vanish those scars. They're just skin deep. Let down your guard. Not yours to keep. When your thoughts run like rivers, I will slow them down. When you lose your way, I'll turn you back around. When you drift away from shore, you'll be lost and found in my arms. Baby, in my arms, show me your scars. Show me your scars. Show me your scars. Show me your scars.
ready now. Come on, bear your fangs. Hey, little man, you're so brave. Come on, take your shot.
GOAT, the name of that one, some 30 Silver, right here on the Tony Jones Show. Before that, 61 Ghost, Scars. Some of the best local music around. Facebook.com/Tony Jones Show, on the almighty Twitter, at Tony Jones in RI. Be sure to go to rifreeradio.org and tonyjones.org. You know, I think I've officially made it in alternative media because earlier this week, if you can believe it, tonyjones.org was hacked. But we're back up now. You can go to tonyjones.org at any time. But yes, for some godforsaken reason, tonyjones.org was hacked earlier this week. Now, as you know, I do monitor the social media accounts throughout the live broadcast here. If you're checking us out live, and if you're checking us out in podcast form, of course, I greatly appreciate it. Checking in with me on Facebook at facebook.com/Tony Jones Show. All the way from a little place called Riverside, Rhode Island, is Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 drummer, R.J. Gregory, who tells me that he is the best drummer that I've ever played with. Now, because I suffer from bouts of memory loss, that may, in fact, that could be true. For all I know, that is the truth. And if you want to check out Tony Jones and the Cretin 3, we're going to be up in Worcester on Friday night. Big show at the Lucky Dog. My apologies. It's now called the Cove. It used to be the Lucky Dog, and Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 played a lot of great shows at the Lucky Dog back in the day with our friend Sasquatch, and Sasquatch and the Sickabillies, and the Coffin Cats, and just a ton of great shows for the Lucky Dog. We haven't been there in years, and now we'll be back this weekend with the McGunks, Jody Jolton, the Volt, State of the Union, and one of our favorites, Wolfman Chuck and the Spookalele of Doom. So if you are local to the Worcester area, we'd love to see you Friday night for a big rock and roll show at the former Lucky Dog, now the Cove Music Hall. I got to say, I love Worcester. Worcester is, I've been going there for years, between playing music and between conventions, of course, Rock and Shock. And it has just been, since I've been hanging out in Worcester on and off, just a steady incline, not a decline, a steady incline for Worcester. It is, it's getting there, you know. So if you're in the area, we'd love to see you at the Cove, and of course, you know, make sure you support local music out in that neck of the woods. Also, a great car scene show out in that area has always been a blast over the years. So, due to that show, in honor of that show, we're going to have some McGunks up next for you. This track is, well, just a fine name for everybody here at Rhode Island Free Radio. It's Bad Decisions, the McGunks, right here on The Tony Jones Show.
Time
rubber band sizzling in the glass. I don't want a cigarette. Shut up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You say that you love me, you say I'll always be there. I look at you like you're done, you say I just don't care. Now you hate me and everybody hates me. Now you hate me, shut up. I say that I think you're good, you say I'm fucking weird. You said I need a haircut and I should drink some beer. Now you hate me and everybody hates me. Now you hate me, shut up. You said I'm a liar, I'm always a cheat. But maybe I would if you had been so sweet. Now you hate me and everybody hates me. Now you hate me, shut up. I said how much I love you, I never felt this way. You look like you're gonna leave, you say I gotta throw it. Now I hate you and everybody hates you. Now I hate you, shut up. I wasn't around cause I was concussed. You say it's temporary, I don't mean so much. Now I hate you and everybody hates you. Now I hate you, shut up. You dig out fish and your brain is fucking fried. I don't agree with you, said make a bad patch. Now I hate you and everybody hates you. Now I hate you, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
The Grubs right here on the Tony Jones Show. Everybody Hates Me, the name of that one. Then before that, in honor of Tony Jones and the Cretin 3 playing at the Cove this Friday night, are Bill Mates, the McGunks, Bad Decision, the name of that one. Thank you for hanging out and tuning in to the Tony Jones Show as we spin the best music around. Speaking of great music, I have a little two-piece ska block on tap for you, but I don't know if there's any ska fans in our audience. Actually, I'd love to have a ska show here on Rhode Island Free Radio if anybody out there is listening. And TJ Psycho Eddie's here. I want to get your take on this because there's a big nostalgia play right now. It was just announced this week that the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, they're going to head out on tour. They're going to play Let's Face It, their huge album from 20 years ago. They're going to play that in its entirety. And we've seen other bands go out on tour. They come through and they play from maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. They just play that album that you know and love. They play it in full, you know. They don't do it. Here's the new stuff, and everybody goes out and has a cigarette. Actually, they're going to come through the Met in Pawtucket on July 22nd. They're going to play this tour outside in the courtyard. The big nostalgia play, I like it. I get it. I think it's awesome. I also, of course, love to hear new music. So I was thinking there was two for me. If I could wave a magic wand, it would be the Ramones, and they would play End of the Century. It's in its entirety. Now, that's not possible. But one that is possible, which I think would be cool, and you know, it's probably never going to happen because they hate each other, would be the Misfits to play Walk Among Us. But folks listening, what do you think? DJ Psycho, what do you think of the nostalgia play? And if you could wave a magic wand, is there a band that you'd like to see go through and play their big their big hit album, whatever put them on the charts?
Well, I'm pretty much like you. I prefer the newer music versus older music, things that have just been released. I like hearing something that I haven't always
even if
been
it sucks,
to.
I like to hear new music.
Something new and progressive. However, and I hate to quote him, but Dane Cook, the comedian that everyone hates,
of Employee of the Month fame.
Yeah, that's the one.
That movie sucked.
He actually predicted this. If you want to go back about 5 or 10 years, maybe even 50, maybe about 10 years ago, he did a skit where basically he was talking about as his generation, my generation, as we are getting older, we don't have the time or the inclination to sit at a very long show.
We don't have the mental bandwidth.
We need. It's it's like the Peter Potts crate and barrel type society now. Give me what I want. I don't want the extra fluff, and
Right.
let me get on my way. So, he was actually describing in his skit about a show where you go, they play the songs, only the songs you know, and, you have time for catch a bite to eat, and you're home and in bed by 11 o'clock at night.
Now, a guilty pleasure of mine is hair metal. So a few years ago, I went to a thing called Hairball, and it was all these hair metal era bands playing, but they played their whole sets. It would be awesome, like if Warrant came out and just played Cherry Pie, and then the next band and the next band. When it was a little fatiguing to hear the whole sets. And I mean, the other issue is that the seminal album normally came out when the band was quote unquote in their prime, whether they were a little bit younger, they were a little more focused. To see them play it 20, 30 years later, that makes me a little nervous.
You can't revisit your heroes. That's how I put it for this. They if you go back in time, you see them at their prime when even you're not the same.
Yeah.
Your ears aren't the same. Your disposition to that isn't the same.
My waistline isn't the same.
Well, yeah, it's gonna. Please, you're preaching to the choir.
My cup size isn't the same.
Let me get fitted for a new man's ear before I go to the concert. No, I mean, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment because no matter what happens, it's never going to be as good as the first time.
Yeah. True. Just like sex.
No, it has gotten better.
It lasts longer than 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Did you cuddle afterwards?
So, in honor of the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones heading out on tour, again, they're going to swing by the Met with that tour on July 22nd, playing Let's Face It. I can't believe it's 20 years later. They're going to play it in its entirety. We're going to have a local ska block here, starting off with Brunt of It, Manic Depression, the name of this one, right here on The Tony Jones Show.
What's your
Blood from a Stone, the name of that one. The award-winning Copacetic right here on the Tony Jones Show. Before that, The Brunt of It, Manic Depression, a little ska block in honor of the Mighty Mighty Bosstones heading out on tour and playing to that nostalgia crowd. A surefire way to sell tickets. DJ Psycho Eddie and I were talking off the air. You know that will be a sold-out show for the length of that tour. The award-winning Copacetic recently winning a Motif Music Award, which I had the honor of presenting. Now, you know that everybody here in our little neck of the woods, we're all losers. I lost. Our friends 1031 lost. DJ Psycho Eddie lost. So you could say that award was a bust for us. Now, I think there's an award coming up that we can all get behind, and actually, voting is still open for the 2017 Food Truck Awards. MotifRI.com/FT Awards, not FAT Awards, FT Awards. Voting is still open, even though the award show is going to be on Monday, June 12th. It's going to be in Pawtucket at the brand new Brewers Guild. Just kind of wanted to mention that you could still vote, not only supporting these small businesses, but it looks like it's going to be a great night as I kind of click through the categories here. Favorite burger, favorite grilled cheese. Our friends Championship Melt are in that category. Favorite French fries, favorite hot dogs, favorite barbecue, favorite pizza. We love food trucks here, not only because we love food and food trucks, but just what it represents for small businesses.
I drive a truck.
You could double dip if you could just throw some grub back there.
Oh, I could definitely. I could turn it to the Uber Roach Coach.
Favorite frozen dessert. I think that's going to be a big category this time of year. Here's a category we don't like. Favorite vegan/vegetarian.
Okay, let's give it a chance. I have experimented in a few vegetarian and vegan. Yeah, no, I can't even say that with a straight face.
I'm looking at the category of favorite portable Nada truck, and our friends Elwood's Doghouse, who took good care of us last summer, he's in that category.
Yep.
That's best graphics. I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's a pretty solid. I'm actually going to go, when I get home tonight, I'm going to go through and actually think about some serious voting in this category. And it's great that it's still open because I kind of just heard about it a little bit earlier this week. And, it's all the things I love. It's summertime in Rhode Island. It's going to be at the Narragansett Brewery Guild. And it's food trucks, So, again, MotifRI.com/FTA Award or FT Awards. You can still vote and you can still check it out. We're going to be somewhere fun next weekend if you want to come out and stalk us. So we'll talk about that in just a few minutes' time. But before that, I got to get down to a tune that I swear I did not plan this out ahead of time. But this tune goes perfectly with what we were just talking about. We're going to hear from the Sheckies up next. This track is Ice Cream Run. You heard it here on the Tony Jones Show.
Going on an ice cream run.
folk tales of monsters of the sea. And if you need me, I'll be singing like I got 1,000 hungry mouths to feed. And I'll be riding, and I'll be riding, and I'll be riding, yeah, I'll be riding. And I've had lovers before, most of them were true. They were all just rivers and lakes, but the ocean was you. So we'll be riding, we'll be riding, we'll be riding, we'll be riding.
I'm still standing, I'm standing on my own. Yeah, I'm still standing, no whereabouts that I will know. Well, years past since last we met, and I still wish you hadn't gone. I'm so tired of standing here alone. I keep waiting for these regrets to be gone. But the light that you cast down on me, well, it just can't be outshone.
Really, the only place left to get diverse music these days is alternative media and independent media and podcasts and things of that nature. You know, traditional media has really led us astray. So I wanted to put what could possibly be on my playlist the two most diverse tracks back to back. So that's what you just heard. Starting off with The Sheckies, a little pop punk Ice Cream Run. Then we heard from Megan Casey, Sea Monsters, a little folk punk. And then you just heard some Adapter, Now Who's Alone, a little lo-fi kind of rock and roll. You heard it all here on the Tony Jones Show. Music you're not going to hear anywhere else. This time, next weekend, we'll be at Connecticut, which is the Connecticut Comic-Con. Excited. We'll be at, not that this means anything to you now, but if you go to the con, it will. We'll be at booth number 110 next weekend at Foxwoods Resort Casino. The big name, or in my opinion, the big name is, of course, Ron Perlman from Hellboy. If you're a Sons of Anarchy fan, Ryan Hurst is going to be there. He was across from us at Rhode Island Comic-Con a few years ago, and let's just say he has a little bit of a popular following.
Just a little.
Our good friend Felix Sela is going to be there, just a great guy, and always fun when him and I hang out together for, well, quite a few obvious reasons. Now, I got to say, I got to hit my fanboy tendencies. Most exciting for me at Connecticut, which, by the way, you can go to Comic-Con, COMICONN.com to check it out. Yes, the one and only, the greatest of all time, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. He'll be at Connecticut Comic-Con, hopefully. I mean, you never know what can happen between now and next weekend. But looks like it's going to be a fun weekend. Just, I cannot think of a better venue for a con other than being at Foxwoods Resort Casino. And I have a feeling I'm just going to leave broke by the end of the weekend. I'm thinking about leaving my wallet in the car for Connecticut. So
that's not going to help.
Maybe I should leave my wallet at home.
You'll be there with a cardboard sign. We'll do horrible, unspeakable acts for, well, signatures and food.
We'll work for quarters and collectibles coming up at Connecticut. Come meet the Rhode Island Free Radio crew. We're going to be at booth 110. As I look at the clock, we're starting to run out of time here, so I want to let you know that this next track on the playlist, they went to either Rhode-IslandFreeRadio.org or TonyJones.org. They clicked on the contact page, and they sent me their MP3s. If you're in a band or if you'd like to be in studio, you can do that exact same thing. The band is Codename Carter. This track is Truth Serum. Some more brand new music right here on The Tony Jones Show.
Behind your back conceals the one who asks why his top man disarmed their plan and left them prone to permanent attack. is always splintering my hands out as I touch her honestly. I'm looking for her all night now. She passed out on the bathroom floor. She makes me feel so bad that a belladonna killed my rose. She's my rose. She's my rose. She's my rose. The world makes her poison flow. She's my rose. She's my rose. Through her veins the poison flow. She's my rose. She's my rose. She's my rose. She's my rose. The world makes the poison flow. Yeah.
And if that set didn't get your dander up, you are not a rock and roll fan. Novocaine, the name of that one, 610 Connector. Before that, some Weld Square, A Belladonna, Killed My Rose, and a band that went to rifreeradio.org and or tonyjones.org and clicked on the contact page. We heard some Codename Carter, Truth Serum, the name of that track. And as I look at the clock, we are just about out of time. GJ Psycho Eddie, as always, thank you.
Not a problem.
Be sure to check us out next week at Kineticon booth 110, but we're pretty hard to miss, so I'm sure you'll spot us.
Just look for the low spot in the floor.
I do have time for one more track for you. This band is called Torn Shorts, and we're out of toilet paper here at the Rhode Island Free Radio Studios, so there are almost some torn shorts a little earlier this evening. Brow Street, the name of this one. Be sure to go to tonyjones.org, rifreeradio.org, on Twitter at TonyJonesNRI, Facebook.com/TonyJonesShow. Thank you again, as always, for tuning in. A little Torn Shorts. Bye, everybody. Bye.
For the big show, the older I get, the less I grow. Kick me to the street, now I'm crying poor. As I watch her mouth drop right down to the floor, drink that scotch yourselves before the bad news. That's why I keep crying the night sky blue. A card from us. I'm not gonna make it today, I'm not gonna make it tomorrow, but it would be so nice if you could save the backseat for me. How poetic would it be? Oh, I was never ready for the big show. The older I get, the less I grow.
From Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna have a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
All right, my night outers. Thanks for joining again for another episode of My Night Out Radio. This is DJ Psycho Eddie. And in studio, we have, well, no one except for Mr. Tony Jones himself.
Wearing my first Hawaiian shirt of the summer season.
I got to say, it's quite stunning. If the pattern was a little busier, you could stuff a meatball sandwich in the pocket and not notice the stain.
If I wanted to go shoplifting, I mean, I could just hold the stuff in front of me.
It's going to be an interesting show. First off, I want to thank everybody for their concern. I am not dead. This seems to be a recurring theme. I guess they contacted Tony last time I had more than a week or two out. Now I was getting direct messages. Are you okay? Yes, I am okay. As I explained, well, about 3 weeks back now, I'm just very busy. I still do bookings.
It's that time of year, too. I
know.
It's crazy.
You know, as much as I love you guys and I want to get good content out there, in order to pay for all this, I have to book out once in a while, and I just don't recover the way I used to. You know, old age is catching up with me. You know, I've got a whole series of doctor's appointments within the next couple of weeks, which, trust me, you do not want to know about. But anyways.
That took me a second, but yes, I realize which one of those entail.
Yeah. It's a lot more than a 2-finger exam, I'll tell you that much.
Yodelay-hee-hoo.
Yeah. When you get to the tonsils, stop. Well, speaking of my stomach issues, I have been dining around the state lately, and I've only hit one or two, which I've actually been to previously. First one I want to talk about is the one I hit today. I love this place. It's a nice little, we'll call it a gastropub.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to hear that again a little bit later on today, the word gastropub.
Which I love gastropubs. I absolutely hate the term gastropub. I mean, it's just as someone that has like a little bit of a marketing background, that's just like, I mean, it's like having a food truck and actually calling it the Roach Coach, or having a dive and actually calling it a dive.
Well, you see, now I'm going to bring up a story in a little while about you damn millennials and screwing up middle America.
Ruin everything.
But, well, first off, the place I went to, Millworks Tavern, it is a gastropub. It has very good food. I'm friendly with the cook, Donna. Donna is excellent.
She held over from the old owners, too, right?
Yeah. She is definitely the star of the kitchen at Millworks Tavern. Now, today I took it easy on them. I only had Stuffies and a burger. Now, the Stuffies were excellent. The burger, I had the barbecue bacon burger because, well, fortunately, I can still eat that stuff right now. But, yeah, the burger was excellent. And Jamie, the bartender, who was also my server, because I always sit at the bar. I'm usually flying solo these days. So when I went to the bar and I sat down, the drinks, she pours a very good drink, very consistent drink, and the food was excellent. That was one of my stops today. Also, let's see. I'm going down a list right now. I have to write everything down because I am getting just that old. Another place that I hit, I was left unattended this weekend. I was telling Tony this a little earlier. My wife had to go take care of family issues in another state, and I was left to fend for myself. So I ended up at the closest place to my house, which is Donahue's Pizza, which I'm not complaining because the pizza there is excellent.
Actually, I always suggest, when folks are here in studio and they want to order a pizza or they want to get delivery here, that's the first place I mentioned is Donahue's up the road.
Yep, and I've been there. They have the everything grinder, which basically has everything in it. It's meatballs, sausage, pepperoni, cheese. It's basically they take a pizza, scrape off the toppings, and put the toppings into a sandwich. It's excellent. I had that, and I had some wings. That's what got me through the last couple of days. That and Dunkin' Donuts. That's the only thing that's kept me alive.
Actually, I was going to, surprising that you didn't turn to fast food when folks are left on their own for a while, it's always that old slop routine. It's just, you're eating it and you're thinking like, you have buyer's remorse as you're eating it. It's just nasty.
I hate myself as soon as I pull up to the drive-thru, and I'm learning to, more and more. I can't eat that stuff anymore. As much as I love the taste of the King's biggest burger, we'll call it. Within 15, 20 minutes, I'm all done.
Right.
So if I'm going to go for food, I'm going to go for quality food. I'm not just going to get something which some dreg of humanity, by some miracle, it got the combination of burger, meat, and vegetables correct.
You're eating a lobster meat that was just thawed out in the sun.
Come on, it was steak. It was steak thawing out in the sun. They were making jerky sandwiches. If you don't know what we're talking about with that one of the local sandwich shops allegedly put pans full of frozen sandwich filler, we'll call it.
Alleged meat.
I didn't want to go that far, but it was in the front window, and they were just hoping that the sun would thaw it out quick enough so they could have it for service, which just is beyond me, and I'm sure the health department is cracking down as we speak.
As I said, I'm not exactly a food safety expert, but gross.
Yeah, no, that's just things that make you go, ugh. Okay, why don't we cut to some music? When I come back, I got a few more restaurants I want to drop on you guys. It's going to be an interesting show. I'm a bit on the disheveled side, as usual. We're going to be leaving here with one from a band that I have yet to play on the show. Wow. The name of the band is The OK Win. The name of the song is Please. We'll be back in a minute.
Get free, just police. Get free, get free, get free. Oh, just police. Get free, get free, get free, please. Now that it's over, I'm leaving everything behind. You catch me trying to leave behind the worries of a troubled man, so I could sleep better at night. Tell me who you are when you're asleep. Tell me who you are when you're asleep. And you can choose to love me like I love you. And you can choose to love me like I love you. If I'm to blame, if it's my fault, whoa, then you can choose to love me like I love you. I can't sleep at night. If only I could say these words. But I am feeling lost, and you can never understand. You keep holding on and drown as you cling on to me. Tell me who you are when you're asleep. Tell me who you are when you're asleep. And you can choose to love me like I love you. And you can choose to love me like I love you. If I'm to blame, if it's my fault, whoa, then you can choose to love me like I love you. You ask so much from me, and now I don't know what to be. I waste my time trying to figure it out. And you are the light that shines on through. I'm gonna keep on loving you. And you are the one that shines on through. I'm gonna keep on loving you. And you can choose to love me like I love you. And you can choose to love me like I love you. If I'm to blame, if it's my fault, whoa, then you can choose to love me like I love you. And you can choose to love me like I love you.
That was The Pieces, name of the song Rescue Me. Before that was The OK Win. The name of the song was Please. Now, if you want to be part of My Night Out Radio, if you want to come on the show with me, talk about whatever you got to talk about, upcoming events, hit me up, mynightout.radio@verizon.net. I do have it linked directly to my phone, so I will get it within a matter of seconds. Also, mynightoutri.com, Facebook /mynightout, Twitter and Instagram. Look me up, DJ Psycho Eddie or My Night Out All right. Now, just before we took the little musical break, I was hinting towards another restaurant that I had visited. Now, like I said, I have been literally all over the place as far as driving because, as you know now, I am an Uber driver. Well, I see all these places. I drop people off. I get feedback. So now I'm getting a more informed choice.
A pulse.
I got my finger on the pulse of somebody's stomach.
And on the other side of that, too, by the way, if you're an Uber passenger, I mean, they're not just restaurants and entertainment, but also politics. I mean, there's no better person to talk to that's tuned in than an Uber driver who's been all over the state. You know, chances are he's a hard worker. He's a side hustler. You know, I mean, there's just no better person to ping if you're in the back seat in an Uber.
Now, you see, I refuse to talk about politics because there's nothing more galvanizing or dividing than, well, I like this candidate, I don't like this candidate. Well,
or someone hops in your back seat and says, "What do you think about Gina Raimondo?"
I'll tell them the truth. I went to school with her, and I have not had contact with her since. Anyways, well, one of the places that I stumble across, now, catch this for a combination. They do Thai, Cambodian, Vietnamese, and Chinese food.
Nice.
Aspara is the name of the restaurant on Hope Street in Providence. Now, I went in there, and it is in a small 4-stall, 5-stall strip mall. You know, 4 or 5 different stores in there, and they are dead center. Parking is, well, it's Hope Street. There is no parking. And, of course, I've got the battle wagon. So I'm parking about 1.5 blocks, 2 blocks away just to get to this place. So it was a little bit of a struggle, but we did get there. Let's just say they are not large person friendly. You know, if you get there early enough or late enough where you're not in the middle of the dinner crowd, there's room. There's elbow room or stomach room, as it were. When we got there, there was 1 table left.
Now, I know we've talked about this before, but the biggest fail for a large person, in my own personal experience, is if the seat is attached to the table. So I love diners. A lot of these old diners you go in, the seat is attached to the table. You can't push it back. I mean, even if you're not fat, if you have long legs, you can't do anything with that.
No, this one, the table was not attached to the seat.
Oh, okay.
However, my wife is not large by any stretch of the imagination. She had to get in. Then we had to tilt the table on an angle just so I could get it. So
I'm laughing so hard because I've been down that road.
So we get in there. Now, I have to say the food was amazing. I did the blind, close my eyes and point to the menu. It's either going to be tofu and like cow eyeball or something, or it's going to be something good. And luckily for me, appetizer and entree, the food was amazing. To the point where I don't even know what I had. I know it was a chicken dish. It was spicy, not too spicy. The spice palette was exquisite. The only word I can use. I mean, there were flavors coming off of just basic chicken and vegetables, but it was just amazing. Diet Coke.
Of course.
Yes, I'll have the 14-course meal and a Diet Coke, please. But, you got to do those things because, well, you have the Diet Coke, then maybe you can have dessert. But there was enough food and we split the appetizer, both had our entrees. I couldn't eat anymore. Like, not to the point where I was having trouble breathing full, but
like your eyes are closing.
Yeah, I was getting a little on the sleepy side. So that was Aspara in Hope Street, east side of Providence. Also, another one, Mosaic. This one is Syrian.
See, now, I consider myself pretty in touch, and I have not even heard of, in passing, either of these two restaurants.
Because you do not have your finger on the pulse of other people's stomach.
Speak back to the non-fat friendly tables. The other issue, I have I have one knee that's like blown out, and I have another supposed good knee that's still a bad knee. And when I'm trying to side saddle myself into the fat table, what's the first thing you do? Of course, it's just slam your knee right on the table.
No, I fortunately I have stubby little legs, so I've not had that problem.
You need a booster seat.
No booster seat is needed. Trust me, I fit very well into a booth if the table and the seat is separated enough. Anyways, getting back to Mosaic. Now, Syrian and Damascus food. This is on in Rolfe Square in Cranston, actually, Rolfe Street. Now, it's it's kind of like finger food almost. I mean, they serve everything with kind of like a pita bread. And I say kind of like because I didn't really ask. Again, this was another one of those point, guess, and hope.
Right.
We did get hummus, which was made fresh.
Nice.
And if you've never had, or if you ever had hummus fresh, you will never go back to the store bought stuff ever again. We've also had the stuffed grape leaves, which were to die for. Now, I've being Italian and Sicilian. I've been all over the Mediterranean, food-wise anyways, and the stuffed grape leaves are kind of a go-to for me. It's kind of like when you go out to a bar, the first thing I order is a Tito's and salsa. I can tell you how good the bar is based on that drink. Well, stuffed grape leaves, if you're going to any place that does Mediterranean food, that will be your litmus test because they're either going to be really good or they're going to be bitter and suck. Well, these were very, very good. And then, again, you're not really sure what you do and you don't want. So I tried a combination plate. And I'm going to absolutely butch this name to death. It's spelled Kibbeh. Syrian kibbeh. Sounds good to me. I'm going to go with that. Now, basically what it is
I'm still trying to work on gyro, so.
It's actually pronounced gyro, but we'll leave that alone for now. But it's basically, it's bulgur wheat, kind of like a couscous. They do a layer of that, a layer of a ground beef, spice, minced onions type filling, and another layer of this bulgur wheat, and they deep fry it. Oh, my goodness.
It already sounded good, and then you added deep frying.
Yeah. How can it be bad? But, yeah, we as soon as you sit down, they come out with 3 plates, one of fresh olives. Another one is kind of like a pickled beet and some other type of vegetable. And the other plate, I don't even know. It was just amazing. And this is free. This comes every time you sit down. They bring out these 3 plates. Then we had the hummus and the chickpeas. I had the kibbeh. I don't even know what Deb got, but I had half of that too. And again, the food was amazing. Now, what really sets this place apart for me, the owner of the restaurant, it's 2 brothers. One of the brothers actually came out, introduced himself, and he's just telling me straight out, if you have any questions, suggestions, I know this is not a typical food style for this area, so I'm here to help you in anything, any questions. If you don't like it, I'll take it back. You don't have to worry about it. So, holy crap, and again, the food was absolutely amazing. We probably spent a good, I want to say almost hour and a half there. And that was just trying to eat all the food that they gave us. And again, typical Diet Coke. But I can't say enough about it. So those are my 2 you must try recommendations for the month. That's how good they were.
Damn.
Aspara on Hope Street and Mosaic on Rolfe Street. You got to go. No 2 ways about it. So we're going to leave here, take another break. We're going to leave here with 3 songs in a row. We're going to leave here with the Quins, and we'll be back in a minute.
standing there with your philosophy. If you need attention, just act like you don't care. I tell you I love you, you don't wanna know. Well, I tell all your friends, but they're just part of the show, yeah. Well, that's alright, my heart is doing fine. Maybe you'll love me when I'm done wasting my time. But oh, how I need you, yeah. So bad, so bad, yeah. Now and then you say we should be friends. Well, I thought that was over, but hey, let's try it again, yeah. Don't wanna be mean, but I can be unkind, 'cause I'm equipped with a quiver straight down my spine, yeah. Well, that's alright, my heart is doing fine. Maybe you'll love me when I'm done wasting my time. But oh, how I need you, yeah. So bad, so bad, yeah. I said, oh, how I need you, yeah. So bad, yeah. So bad, how I need you, yeah. So
Oh God, I'm screaming out.
Can't stop an hour till I find the truth. Oh, oh, oh. I've been told I'm a rebel with a cause. Oh God, now I'm screaming out. Breaking my cage, I can never look back. Waving my flag just to prove to you that I'm coming of age. One man army just fighting to get through. Blazing my trail like a man supposed to. I'm coming of age. It's time to seize the day. Wide-eyed, no more innocence. Maybe this is here to stay. Breaking my cage, I can never look back. Waving my flag just to prove to you that I'm coming of age. One man army just fighting to get through. Blazing my trail like a man supposed to. I'm coming of age. Coming of age.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was The Sweet Release. Name of the song, Whether or Not. Before that, we had Coming of Age from the Karma Killers. And we started off that 3-play with the Quins, Quiver. Well, guys, if you're in tune with My Night Out Radio or RI Free Radio as a whole, you know that we are nerds. There is no way to sugarcoat that. We are dyed-in-the-wool nerds. We have our own nerd-isms. And I'm not saying this as a bad thing. Everyone has their own nerdism, the thing that they follow with a little bit too much enthusiasm. Some people may call it stalking, but that's illegal. What I'm trying to lead you into is this weekend coming up. June 10th and 11th at Foxwoods Casino in their convention center is the Comic-Con.
Can you believe that Foxwoods is 25 years old now?
It's legal.
I remember a sad day when a thing like Foxwoods did not exist. It was just all farmland back there.
Back in my day, because Pepperidge Farm remembers. Anyways, we are going to be, we as in Mr. Jones, myself, and a few other of the RI Free Radio personalities, we are going to be at a table at the Connecticut Comic-Con, we're going to call it, because, well, pretty much that's what it is. Again, Foxwoods Casino, we are, I believe it's the Fox Tower is the entry point. I'm not 100%. What I am 100% on is our table number is 110. And if you look at the map of the floor and where everything's going to be, it's real easy to find us. We are at the end of Celebrity Row.
Prime real estate.
Exactly. We are literally, when you're looking at the celebrities all lined up with all the queues in front of them, look to the far left. That's where we will be. So you please come on down, say hi to us if you're a listener. If you're not a listener, well, you didn't hear this anyways. But we'll be handing out. I believe we have some free merch to give away.
As always, free stuff. So when you between the con itself and it being casino, chances are you're going to be a little light on the wallet side of things.
So free is my favorite color personally. I think we'll actually be investing a little bit of money in the Supreme Candy Bowl. It's
fun size?
Well, we're definitely going to be fun size. Pretty much any size is fun size, really. It's made out of chocolate, and it's got a candy wrapper to it. And I think Tony just soiled himself. All the excitement, he had to off-gas. Oh, God. It's amazing how goofy two grown men can be.
The maturity level, I tell you.
Yeah, oh, yeah. We're right up there with the 6th graders. But anyways, make sure you come down. We will be there. Again, that is June 10th and 11th. Now, for those of you who need a little more reason to come down, if you remember the miniseries V, they're doing a reunion.
Nice.
So Mark Singer is one of the people. Let's see. Brian O'Halloran is going to be there. Ryan Hurst played Opie on Sons of Anarchy. Let's see who else is going to be there. It's just a ton of really cool people going to be there. Brian O'Halloran, like I said. Billy Zabka is going to be there. Frank Ashmore, Richard Hurd, Greta Blackburn, all V. Let's see. Star Wars fans. You have Ray Park, Spencer Wilding, who played Darth Vader in the most recent incarnation. We have Timothy Zahn coming, Simon Williamson, Jeremy Palco. For those of you who follow Walking Dead, Ann Mahoney's going to be there. You know, the list just keeps going. Martin Cove. Do you know who that is?
No.
The karate coach from Karate Kid.
Huh.
The one ends up getting his hands busted by punching the window at the end of the show. Yeah, it's amazing what you think of when you go into the child's mind that everyone has. And of course, they're going to be doing stuff with they're doing a Cobra Kai reunion supposedly. They haven't fully announced that. They're going to be doing a few giveaways with Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot signed paraphernalia. So definitely more reasons for you to come down this Friday and this Saturday and Sunday.
And if you came up of a certain age and you liked hair metal, Tawny Kitaen will be there.
Tawny Kitaen. Oh, geez.
Is she still hot?
Do you have any Whitesnake? Because wasn't she married to the lead singer of Whitesnake?
I think she was married to the lead singer of Rat, but I may be thinking of somebody else.
Yeah. That's more hair metal stuff than we really need. When we go to the break, I'm going to find out.
I, in fact, never had a mullet.
Oh, I did. I had a horrible mullet. My hair was French braidable.
But was it short in the front?
Oh, it was short up top. Short up top, business up top, and party in the back. Yeah, that's enough of a walk down memory lane. I think I just scared myself a little. Ray, we're going to take another break here. We're going to speed things up a little. We're going to leave here with a little bit of Whiskey Fire. Name of the song, Whiskey Fire. We'll be back in a minute. All right, my Night Outers. That was Solemnum. Name of that song was, hold on, let me look at my notes here. Pray for Death. Before that, we had Whiskey Fire. Name of the song was Whiskey Fire. Now, I was talking about at the top of the hour about upcoming events and keeping myself busy. And, well, again, next weekend I'm probably not going to be here. I've got, isn't it Father's Day, I think it is, next weekend? Tony?
I'll be at Connecticut Comic-Con next weekend.
Oh,
so
crap. Yeah, that's that one. And then the following weekend is Father's Day. All right, this is how confused I am. I really can't keep track of what I'm doing if I don't have my phone and calendar open. But, yeah, so that's...
I'm sure we'll be providing plenty of content from the con next weekend, though.
Oh, yeah,
so even though we won't be doing actual shows, it's almost like we'll be doing double shows down at the con.
Yeah, I'm actually going to try to get at least one or two full interviews at Comic-Con. I'm not guaranteeing anything because, you know, I fanboy out really quickly.
It's going to be Tony Catan, isn't it?
Well, either that or one of the guys from Sons of Anarchy. 'Cause, you know, I can actually identify with people who ride motorcycle. But, yeah, well, we got to see. If the makeup's done properly and she reminds me of the old Tony, yeah, I won't be able to talk to her.
Now, during the break, we're looking at our Tony Catan facts, and I will yield the fact that you were right. It was White Steak, not Rat. But also, she had an affair with O.J. Simpson, man. Talk about knocking on death's door.
Well, actually, that could have gone both ways because if you did your research as quickly as I did, you'll also find out she had at least one domestic violence issue, we'll call it. So
that could have gone.
She could have given OJ a run for his money. Take a knife out on me, you rotten SOB. Yeah, all right. I can see her swinging back on that one. Anyways,
while White Snake plays in the background.
But here's another one. At the end of July, I will not be here. The weekend, 28th, 29th, and 30th of July, I will be at the local livestock camping experience.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, because I'm the same way with scheduling, I thought you were going to say Rhode Island Paracon.
No, that's in July 16th and 17th, or 15th and 16th, I think that is. Don't make me break out my calendar. Anyways, this is open to the public as long as you are 21 plus. You get there on a Friday afternoon. This is in North Stonington, Connecticut. This is on private property. $15 a head, I think it is, or $15 for a carload. $15 a head. You must show an ID. There will be people at the gate. This is a security area. If you want more information, look up the Local Livestock Camping Experience on Facebook. There is an event page. Now, when you go camping, most people bring radios and stuff like that. Not this one. Now, listen to this lineup. Now, this is just 1 day's worth of music. Tammy and Gina, I believe they're doing an acoustic set. Productive Member, The Quins, which I played earlier.
Right.
Train of Thought, Noxie Arena, Apollo's Resurrection, who I play constantly, Fathom Farewell, Bloodline Theory, our friends from Most Dangerous Men Alive are going to be there. Patient Zero, Barbarian, Fear the Masses, Carpathia. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Which is members of Whiskey Fire, right? Which you just played.
Yep. Son of Sound, Joint Damage, Inverter, Death Rattle, and Kingsmen. And then after all that music, at about 11:30, I'm going to start DJing. Not that I'm not going to be playing music in between all the bands, but at the end, about 11:30 till 2 in the morning, I'm going to be doing a full 2.5 hour set of just random, really kick-ass, awesome, old school, 80s, heavy metal hair bands. I'll throw in some reggae. God only knows what I'm going to play. The only requests, obviously, this is a camp out. You're going to be hanging out with pretty much the who's who of the local music scene. The only things they're requesting, no bottles, no glass bottles, and no weapons. So, reasonable requests.
There's one of those I can do, and I'll let you decide for yourselves which one.
Well, we did not say any other glass appliances. We were just talking about no glass booze bottles or no glass beer bottles. After that, I mean, you're on a farm. There is actual structures, buildings that the bands are going to be playing out of.
Will there be any cow tipping?
This remains to be seen. But, it starts at Friday at 5 p.m., and it goes right through to Sunday at about 2 in the afternoon, 1 in the afternoon.
Back in my day, it's what we would call a weekender.
Oh, it's definitely a weekend. Because that pretty much... no, we'll leave that alone. But, if you want more information, hit me up, mynightoutradio@verizon.net. Look up my Facebook page. Look up Livestock, local music. It's out there, and... anyone wants to come is more than welcome to and invited to. So with that being said, we got to get back to, we got to end the show.
Got to get out of here, yeah.
It is over. Thank you all for listening. We're going to leave here with one from October Accord. The name of the song is On My Own. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.